guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Hamilton at the Royal Botanical Gardens. We are right here and we're gonna walk all the way around here, maybe do these lookouts and back up. Today we're in Hamilton at the Royal Botanical Gardens and we're gonna check out the Bulls Point Trail.
All right, let's go.
This is cool. I wonder what it's like. Awesome. So pretty. I had no idea this place even existed until today. I'm glad we came.
So for this hike, we are starting out on the Homestead Trail, which eventually will connect to the Bulls Point Trail.
I was waiting for it to bite you.
First bit of wildlife.
We've seen wildlife in like the first 2 minutes.
That never happens.
No, that's a good sign. Or that's it. That's all we're going to see for the entire day. So I'm just doing a quick read here on the Royal Botanical Gardens. I didn't know this. It's over 2,400 acres of gardens and nature sanctuaries. It spans Hamilton and Burlington, and it's the largest in Canada. That's pretty crazy. They have over 234 different types of plant species in here, 50 at-risk species. They have 2,400 acres of nature sanctuaries, 4 cultivated garden areas, 27 kilometers of nature trails. This place is huge. The list goes on. It's crazy. This tree is pretty cool. It reminds me of a spider. So we weren't even sure that we were gonna make it out here today because the weatherman said it was supposed to be rainy. Well, rain this morning, and now it has turned into sun and cloud, and I will happily take that. And it's not super muddy or anything. There are some puddles, but not terrible.
Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No.
So like Courtney said, there's 27 kilometers of trails in here. The trail we're doing today is only 5.8 kilometers, so it shouldn't take us much more than an hour and a half to get through. And I think it said about 90 meters of elevation, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. We've hit some low-lying land here. This section of the trail is a little bit damper than the rest has been. All right, we've come to a fork in the road. We're gonna figure out what this sign says. Bulls Point Trail, that's where we went.
All right.
Tally ho. So I'm so far finding the Botanical Gardens to be very similar to Komoka Provincial Park, which I really loved. So this I'm loving today. I love all the little buds on the trees. I see little things poking over the grass. It means spring is finally here. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I see our next sign. Yep, Marsh Walk Trail. I don't like this downhill. That means I'm gonna have to come back up it. Oh, I can see the bay part.
So the Marsh Boardwalk Trail is just like a little crescent off of the main trail that we're doing today. And we just saw a bird.
It's a woodpecker. It's a woodpecker and he's cute and little. I think there's actually 2 of them. Oh, there is. Look at, there they go up the tree. Oh, I wish you could see. Too bad this thing doesn't have a zoom lens and Chris didn't bring our zoom lens. I'm a birder now.
All right, so before we saw the woodpecker. So this Marsh Boardwalk Trail is just kind of like a crescent off of the main trail that we're doing today, but it also has a small out back to a lookout point over Coots Sanctuary, also Coots Marsh.
We think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
What, something like that. Made it to the boardwalk.
So this is a pretty cool lookout. You can see pretty much the entire marsh, and there are so many birds. I did not bring a zoom lens. If we had brought the big lens, we would have
Swans.
some incredible swan shots. We just saw 2 big swans take off into the air. There's some orioles around, there's some ducks, there's so much wildlife around, and it's proving to be a challenge to get it with the lens I brought today. But that's all right. We'll see what we can do.
They have a handy little sign here that tells you all the birds that have been seen in here before. Bald eagles, lots of seagulls, obviously. Yellow warblers, ooh, I haven't seen that. Ooh, these steps are steep. Onto the main event. Dun, 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 dun. Well, heading back up, and it is steep. Now, on to the next lookout point. Yeah. And this one is actually called Bull's Point, right?
Yes, this is the Bull's Point lookout.
Okay. Okay. We made it to Bull's Point Lookout, and I'm again super sad that we don't have our big zoom lens. There is an island over here. What was that called?
Hickory Island.
Hickory Island. It is covered in birds.
So this was a cool lookout point. I definitely like the marsh one a little bit better.
Yeah.
This one, you got the road in the background, so all your pictures are gonna have traffic in the background anyway. And the other one, there was so much more wildlife and the surroundings just looked a little bit more picturesque. But nonetheless, this was a really cool lookout. So definitely take the couple minutes to hit this trail if you're doing this.
I also like that every plant species is labeled, so you know what it is. I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. We did it. We made it. We made it to the top. And I'm out of breath, but we made it. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Is it a bug?
I think so. Either that or I'm seeing things. I'm not sure.
All right, we've made it back to the parking lot. That took us, so we spent an hour and 47 minutes on the trail, walked a distance of 4.3 kilometers, and only an elevation gain of 31 meters.
They lied to
So
us.
All Trails app was a little bit off on their information going into this. So it was actually a little bit longer than we thought it was gonna take, but a lot easier as far as the elevation goes.
It was such a great trail. If you're ever in Hamilton, I definitely recommend checking this place out.
And if you are into taking pictures of birds, this is a great place to come. Bring your long lens, and hopefully you get some good swan photos.
Let's go eat.
All right, yeah. So we've walked a bunch, we burned some calories.
Yeah.
Let's go get some pizza.
I'm hungry.
All right.
Second wildlife. Snakes.
Another snake.
You're a snake charmer today.
I guess. I think all the sun's bringing them out.
Yeah. I wish I could smell. Sorry, I hurts to hold my arm up like that. Whew, that was killer. I'm too short. Oh. We've got a one-legged cobra chicken up on the hill. Where's its other leg? Come now. Come and walk through the garden.